There is cart number 425. I think, yes, 425 on screen was Junpei Takayama. Junpei Takayama driving the Maranello chassis for Trenta Quattro. 36 years of age and operated as the interpreter for the young Japanese drivers. But a couple of the young Japanese drivers have now moved to England to learn English, and as a result they've learned very, very fast. And yeah, Taki, or Taki Max as he's sometimes called, Junpei Takayama, not needed quite so much. Oh, and Junpei Takayama gets both wheels of the front and rear left-hand side off the tarmac onto the grass, but no real harm done. Claudio Piazzomasso second, Colin Davis third, Danny Morisseau fourth. And you see how small Danny Morisseau is. Now just see cart number 426 sitting low in that cart. Even when he stands up, he's not very tall. 424 Colin Davis, and Christoph Adams in 422 is in 6th place. In fact, Christoph Adams has gone past Junpei Takayama. Christoph Adams regaining 5th place off Junpei Takayama. Ramon Henning still 7th. Dennis Kroos moving through the field. Team Kroos 416. Dennis Kroos, the Dutchman, now 8th. Giovanni Salvatore 9th. And Patrick Vasterman was completing the top 10, but with a 15 seconds penalty, he'll be pushed further down the field. Incidentally, our oldest driver, 62 years of age, Pierre Fauveau, cart number 418. He's running at the moment in a very creditable 12th position. Here is Dennis Kroos, cart number 416. Team Kroos, his girlfriend Marjolein Ansems is also in this race. His girlfriend Marjolein, the lady driver in this class, 421. But Marjolein is way back in 15th place. So Marjolein Ansems, a good driver in her own right, but Dennis Kroos, the better driver at the moment for Team Kroos. Here's the team captain. Dennis Kroos at Braga in 2004 had an amazing situation where he was thrown from his cart, lying on the track, taken to hospital, discharged himself from the hospital, came back to the circuit, started the final from the back and worked his way forward to 7th position. Amazing driver, Dennis Kroos of Holland, cart number 416. Nice shot that of Dennis Kroos. There he is, the Alpha Racing chassis. And Dennis Kroos, very much a distinctive blonde-haired gentleman. You see him very clear. Oh, and 422, Christoph Adams getting a bit agitated there. Christoph Adams has Danny Morisseau right behind him. Little Danny, you see how small, and Taki is. Oh, and Danny Morisseau saying to Takayama, hey, back off. Don't you go clouting me, but you can see how close that is. This is the race for 4th, 5th and 6th. Christoph Adams, 422 is 4th. Danny Morisseau, 426 is 5th. And in 6th place, the red and yellow cart of Takayama. They go on to the back straight. There you see the foreshortened view of 422, 426, 425, and behind them Ramon Henning in cart number 430. We're at the 2/3 race distance, 7 laps to go, 7 laps to go, 2/3 of the race distance gone. Well, Christoph Adams has had a good meeting, and I'm surprised he's only in 4th. Colin Davis has a little bit of a margin in front of him, so Christoph Adams, as well as holding off Danny Morisseau and Junpei Takayama, is going to have to eat up the track to reach Colin Davis in 3rd place. A reminder that Patrick Vasterman in cart number 419 is penalised with 15 seconds penalty, so if you see him running in 11th position, he's not going to be classified there at the end of the race meeting. Well, I don't know if we catch sight of our lady driver, 421 Marjolein Ansems of Holland. 421 is Marjolein Ansems, and she's the girlfriend of Dennis Kroos, but she's not had a very good meeting, but I'll try and have a look and see if we can find where she is. Very pretty lady, of course. And cart 421, there is Marjolein. We're spotting her now. Marjolein Ansems of Havel Racing. This is our lady driver in this class. We don't like to mention ages when we're talking about ladies, but there is a very quick driver, Marjolein Ansems of the Netherlands. She's at the moment running, I think, in about 14th or 15th place. Will gain something from Patrick Vasterman's 15 seconds penalty possibly. Here we are at the front. Junpei Takayama. 5 laps to go, 5 to go, 5 laps to go, as Jerome Bourcard Goes over the start-finish line once more. He's on lap 16 of 21. Claudio Piazza Musso in second place, Colin Davis in third place, but we see 4 to 8 there. Jérôme Bourcard having a very comfortable ride of it. 3.7 seconds margin over the second man. Here comes the second man, Claudio Piazza Musso, down the Red Bull middle straight. Colin Davis in third place, Christoph Adams fourth. Junpei Takayama got in front of Danny Morisseau, and Danny Morisseau coming under pressure from Ramon Henning. That was Ramon Henning there in shot cart number 430, another Dutchman. Amazing how so many good Dutchmen feature in these Rotax championships. Ramon Henning of Aix Racing of the Netherlands. Right from the start, the Dutch have supported this series strongly. I did say in commentary earlier today that Luc Glanstorp of the Netherlands is the reigning world champion at Rotax, but he's now moved into gearbox ICA class 125. 426 is Danny Morisseau, the little Frenchman, cheerful fellow, very, very cheerful fellow, not very tall. Claudio Piazza Musso with the white helmet, Colin Davis with the blue helmet. Just giving you little tips, if you were to do some race commentary, the helmets on a sunny day are very valuable. The white helmet of Claudio Piazza Musso, the blue helmet of Colin Davis. 416 with the multicoloured helmet, that's Dennis Kroos, who we featured a little bit earlier on in the commentary. 3 laps to go, 3 laps to go in the Rotax Masters final. Well, 4 to 8 is Jérôme Bourcard. A lot of vibration on the front of that kart. If you have a look front end on, next time that we see Jérôme Bourcard coming towards us, let's have a look at that chatter on the front, the vibration on the front of that kart. A lot more marked. Here's Claudio Piazza Musso, far less movement at the front of the kart. Same with Colin Davis and Christoph Adams, but when you see the race leader Jérôme Bourcard, he's very active in the kart, and that front fairing is also vibrating strongly. 422 Christoph Adams, can he get on the podium at the expense of Colin Davis? Minor margin between them, as you see, 1 second. And Colin Davis with the blue helmet, the red racing overalls. This is Christoph Adams urging that kart forward. 422 Christoph Adams driving for Gem Sport. Kart number 422 is a Swiss Hutless machine, as the racing overalls tell you. Colin Davis holding on to that podium place. Colin Davis here with the blue helmet from Dartford in England, but I don't know what you think, but that looks to me as if Christoph Adams is lining him up for an attack. Very, very close here. Well, there's just a little bit more distance between them now from when I last looked. Colin Davis very smooth onto the back straight, looks over his right shoulder and says, hey Adams. Oh, and there goes Christoph Adams. Well, I often say, why do you look over your shoulder? All you're doing is taking concentration away, and Christoph Adams punishes Colin Davis by taking third place off him. The red livery looking over his shoulder now. Well, maybe Colin Davis will do the same. This is a really good dice right at the end of the race. We're on the last lap. Jérôme Bourcard leads, Piazza Musso is second, but the scrap for third is absolutely stunning. This is Christoph Adams, kart number 422, holding off Colin Davis, pushing Colin Davis off the podium perhaps. We're on the back straight, or sorry, the entrance to the back straight. Here is race leader Jérôme Bourcard into the final triple hairpin complex. It's been a very, very dominant drive by Jérôme Bourcard. One more hairpin to go. Safely negotiated, and here is our race winner in Masters, and he hits the air with his right hand. The race winner Jérôme Bourcard. Second, Claudio Piazza Musso. Third is Christoph Adams. Fourth is Colin Davis. Fifth, Junpei Takayama. Sixth is Danny Morisseau. Seventh, Ramon Henning. Eighth is Dennis Kroos. Ninth, Giovanni Salvatore. And 10th, Pascal Bilatovic. Well, Pascal Bilatovic is one of 3 Frenchmen in the top 10. We also had 2-3 Dutchmen in the top 10. But the race winner from France, Jérôme Bourcard. Claudio Piazza Musso second. Christoph Adams third. Taking the third place, the final podium place off Colin Davis on the very, very late stages of the race.